afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking your time off. The Cameroon Professional Society has, proved itself worthy of that. They have stuck around for over 4 years now, and they're doing marvelous work.
Not every idea can be translated into business. Not every idea can bring value to the marketplace, because that's exactly what it is. You got to be able to create something and being able to to present it to the marketplace, and people will say, okay, yes, it's valuable. I like it. I want to get it. Because people buy what they need. They don't buy what they want. And so you have to make sure you have a target market that will actually get your product. So, but let's say you are an entrepreneur, that are looking for existing product. Yes, if you have money, you have a franchise, or or you buy a business. It will make sense to go to what Serge mentioned earlier. Have all this logistic in terms of how you use your DAOs, who you bring in, and so forth. But my personal experience, it's always start with ideas. Make sure you validate that idea, and to validate it, the first people you have to stay away from is your family. It's your family, because everybody, they're going to give you a polite answer. Yes, it's good. No, it's great. To find out later, after 2 years, that it's not. It's a good idea. And so you have to, and like I say, it's a very lonely journey, because if you have a mate or friend or something, they're sleeping next to you, and you're just there every night, thinking of it and making sure, and until you feel, and you will feel it when it's right.
Today's symposium was very productive. I learned a lot from this event, because there were new ideas, and about business, about strategies, about possibilities for the future, the use of technology. And it was a wonderful event. I'm very happy I came here and learned from the panelists. And I think this initiative is unique for Cameroon, and it's really amazing. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Reach out to an attorney, and you'll probably never hear another attorney say this. Think twice before you call an attorney. Number one, do you really need an attorney, right? Is it going to be cost effective for you to hire an attorney? And number two, is this something that you can research and learn about, and then maybe at that point hire an attorney to validate and help you out where you do need that attorney? As entrepreneurs starting out, I always tell people, don't hire an attorney. You can go through incubators, entrepreneurial boot camps, where there's quite a bit of us loitering attorneys around that will offer free advice. Take advantage of those things. Search on the web, don't be afraid to learn. I think that's the most important thing an entrepreneur needs to understand is you got into this yourself. You have to learn everything, enough to be dangerous, right? But not enough to get yourself in trouble. Enough to know when to call help, but not enough to actually get yourself into the trouble. So always learn, always leverage free legal advice as much as possible.
I'm really thrilled to be here. I've really gained a lot from just this short period that I spent here, and I think each time that I hear about a symposium, if there is an opportunity for me to be part of it, I will make sure that I go.
And one of the problems, if you're looking for finance, usually as a small business, it's not easy to get finance from the bank. First of all, let's say that the business, from the initial budget, you will need 200,000. So the bank really wants to know, if I want to loan you 50,000 or 100,000, what do you have to spend on that business? If the bank can see that from your saving, your 401k, wherever you get that money from, you are able to spend 100,000 and you have a good business plan and there is a high probability where the business will be successful, then the bank will not mind to loan you 50,000. But remember, the problem is when you are dealing with bank, if something goes to the business, they get the money first. Let's say if you file for bankruptcy or anything happens, they get the money first. So from the bankruptcy chart, the bank or the lenders, let's put it this way, they get the money first. You or the investor, you get your money last, or at the end of the day, you may not get anything. We talk about the Small Business Administration, what we call the SBA. If you got a good business plan, you can structure your idea properly, they will not mind, the US government has a lot of support where they will not mind to help you financing your business. Again, I'm repeating, if you just got an idea, you just want to open a store, that's not going to work. Nobody will lend you. So again, the idea is you have to put it in writing. You have to have a business plan, and you have to be willing to spend on the business, because why would I lend you money if you are not willing to make the sacrifice?
We're here as a family. We're the Mutalas, and my husband is from Congo, and I'm an American, and we live here in Cincinnati. And we just like to connect with different groups locally, especially in the African diaspora, so that we can be connected to our African family here. As well, we're both business-minded and plan to start business, and want our daughter to be exposed to that from as early as possible.
What we realized in my business is that the way that a human capitalist buys a product is, in many cases, they do 90% of their work, of their research on you before you ever talk to them. So they read your ebooks, they download your white papers, they look at your website, they watch your videos, they come to a webinar, they do lots of stuff in your space before they'll ever talk to you. So how would you market to that person? Well, you gotta write ebooks, you gotta produce white papers, you gotta make videos, you gotta do interesting things to capture their attention. And most importantly, you gotta help them learn. So you can help a human capitalist get smarter way to life. And that's what we found.
Well, I want to take this opportunity to thank our guests, for attending this event today, the speakers for talking. It was a very interesting event. We had a good turnout, and the speakers were very engaging, talking about entrepreneurship, and so the information, the wealth of information was great. We appreciate the presence, and we appreciate especially our sponsors for this event. We thought that the turnout was excellent, and so we're excited about establishing a Cincinnati hub and hopefully a Columbus hub, because we'll be getting some nice feedback from Columbus also. So, thank you so much.